Okay, let me get back up on my soapbox one last time for this course and remind you of something very important. If you're programming PLCs, you need to take your job, you need to take your work very seriously. When you're programming computers, if you make a mistake, maybe somebody's window crashes. Maybe the game doesn't save their high score. Well, that's terrible. That's a real tragedy. But you're programming machines, and most machines have a way of killing people one way or the other. They have electricity. They have high-pressure air. They're responsible for removing contaminants from water that people are going to be drinking just a few minutes later. Whatever kind of machine you're running, it might have hot plastic inside. It might have components that move very fast. It might have a door that could hit somebody in the head. The list goes on, but you have to remember the awesome responsibility that goes into programming a machine that could kill somebody, that could burn down a building, that could destroy property. Any of these things is an instant end to a programmer's career. Aside from that, that could be the end of somebody's business. That could be the end of somebody's life. So take your work very seriously. Be an absolute professional. When we're talking about shaking down a system and debugging a system, this isn't something you do in a hurry so you can get to lunch on time. This isn't going through a checklist and signing your name on the bottom. This is the most critical part of programming. If you get your logic wrong, if you forget everything you've learned in this course, if you have to go back through your program 10 times to get it right, all of that's forgivable. In the end, you're going to have the system working. But the one thing you cannot afford to mess up ever, not one time, is your testing of that program. It needs to be 100% safe to everybody and everything around it before you load that onto a live system and you ever let an operator or a startup team walk over to that panel and hit the start button. There is nothing in all of your programming work that will be more important than ensuring the safety of your system.